I think we're building a good program. From the ground up. We started 10 years ago. The athletic department has been a great support. I've had the right assistant coaches in here. We have tried to get a good mix of international players and a number of local players. The success comes from the total package. So, it's not just coaching, it's not just players, but it's trying to put the total program together. So I feel like we've come a long ways in the amount of time that we've had the team, and I think we have one of the premier programs in the country. This season looks good. We're still very strong. We have a number of returning players. Our number one, Satomi Momose, is back. She finished number 7 in the country last year in singles. She looks very strong this year. We picked up a girl from Eastern Florida, a young lady, Josie Karcher. It's great to have her here. She's been a great addition. Between that, we have Monica Diaz returning. We have Marla Mesa Montoya returning. So we have 4 returning players. We have a couple new players coming in. Barbara Damiani from Italy. And then we have Anne-Catherine, which was coming from Germany. So we have a number of good players coming in. They're the key fits, if you know what I mean. It's like you don't just want the best players in the world. You want those that are going to be good pieces to the puzzle.
For those who aren't familiar with college tennis, could you explain how the competition between teams and players works?
When we have a dual meet, that means ourselves and another school, first we play 3 rounds of doubles. So there's an 8-game pro set, which is a shorter match than the singles matches. After that, there's 6 places of singles. So my number 1 through 6 players. So there's a total of 9 points. So out of the 9 matches, you want to win at least 5 of those matches, and then you'll win the meet.
What do you want your players to get out of being here at SPC?
The girls, the ladies, need to learn how to become adults. So they come in out of high school, they're junior tennis players. They have to learn how to play college tennis, number 1. Number 2, they have to get through their first few years of college and generally move on. But at the same time, they have to learn how to live on their own. They have to become very independent. Their training is a bit different than when they were junior. There's a lot of self-motivation needed for players. I want them to, number 1, get their education. Number 2, learn how to play college tennis. But number 3, really learn how to become a leader in the adult world.
How important are academics to you as a coach?
Very important. This is their shot. For most players to get a scholarship, this is their shot to get their education paid for. So I don't like for players to waste that opportunity. Education is extremely important, again, because I will have to move those players out of here that are going to advance after 2 years. So it is not easy for me to move a player that does not have good academics. So my thought is we want to get your academics strong, you want to get your playing strong, have a good record, and then I can move you on to a good deal.
What are your expectations for the team this season?
We always set our expectations high. We do hope that we can try to get as close to the national championship as possible. There's a couple really tough schools out there, Tyler, Texas being the best school out there, hands down. That's what every team strives to be. We've been trying to get our program there over these 10 years, so we will always strive to be number 1. It's very tough just to get out of Florida to get to nationals. So, and it seems like with some of the other teams, it looks like it's going to be a tough go this year as well, because they've restacked and reloaded, but we hopefully will be ready for the challenge.